Picture this. You're texting someone you like. You type out the perfect message, funny, casual, just the right amount of emojis. You hit send. Now the waiting begins. They don't reply for 10 minutes. You think, okay, maybe they're busy. 20 minutes. You're like, maybe they're in the shower. 1 hour later, your brain, they hate me. They're telling all their friends how cringe I am. They're probably screenshotting this message right now. Meanwhile, in reality, they just fell asleep watching Netflix. That, my friends, is overthinking. And you do it more often than you realize. Overthinking is like leaving 73 tabs open in your brain. One is playing music you can't find. One keeps refreshing itself. And the rest are just error messages. It drains your energy, it kills your confidence, and worst of all, it convinces you not to take action. Because if you're busy imagining every possible outcome, you never actually do anything. The truth about overthinking. Here's the harsh truth. You're not overthinking because the situation is complicated. You're overthinking because your brain hates uncertainty. When your brain doesn't know the outcome, it fills the silence with the worst case scenario. Because somehow bad news feels safer than no news. That's why you replay that awkward conversation from 3 days ago. That's why you write and delete the same text 5 times. That's why you can't sleep at night, because you're too busy running simulations in your head like you're Tony Stark. Scene 4. Relatable examples. You've done it. We all have. Replaying something dumb you said in a meeting, even though nobody else remembers. Drafting an email for 40 minutes just to sound professional, and the reply you get back is literally, okay, thanks. Checking someone's Instagram story to see if it means something. Spoiler, it doesn't. Overthinking is basically the world's worst Netflix subscription. 100% mental drama, 0 entertainment. Why you overthink everything? Okay, so why do you do it? Why can't you just chill? Reason number 1, you're addicted to control. You want to predict the future so you don't get hurt. Ironically, this makes you miserable in the present. Reason number 2, you mistake thinking for solving. You believe if you just think harder, you'll find the perfect answer. Nope, you're just running the same track in circles. Reason number 3, your brain loves unfinished puzzles. It's called the Zeigarnik effect. When something feels unresolved, your brain keeps chewing on it like gum that's lost all flavor. The cost of overthinking. And here's the scary part. Overthinking doesn't just waste time. It kills opportunities. You don't send that message. You don't apply for that job. You don't speak up in that meeting because you're too busy imagining what might go wrong. Meanwhile, the person who didn't overthink it, they took the shot. And now, they're ahead of you. How to stop. All right, enough doom and gloom. Let's fix this. Here's how to stop overthinking before it ruins your life. Tool number 1, set a decision timer. If the choice won't matter in 5 years, don't spend more than 5 minutes deciding. Pick something, move on. Tool number 2, write it down. Get the thoughts out of your head and onto paper. Overthinking thrives in the dark. Once you see it written down, it loses power. Tool number 3, shift from what if to what's next. Your brain asks, what if I fail? Cool, flip it. Ask, okay, if I fail, what's next? Suddenly, it's less scary. Tool number 4, act before your brain cancels you. If it takes less than 2 minutes, do it now. Send the text, make the call, order the damn salad. Don't give your brain time to write a horror script. Scene 8, real-life application. Next time you catch yourself spiraling, try this. You're about to send a risky text. Instead of running through 42 possible outcomes, ask yourself, in 5 years, will this matter? If the answer is no, hit send. If the answer is yes, think for a minute, then hit send anyway. Because spoiler, the only messages you regret are the ones you never send. Mindset flip. Overthinking feels like safety, but it's actually fear in disguise. Every time you catch yourself stuck in a loop, remind yourself, thinking isn't doing. You don't need to predict the future, you just need to take the next step. Outro homework. So here's your homework. This week, catch one moment where you normally overthink. Notice it. Then cut the loop short. Make the call. Say the thing. Press send. Worst case, you feel a little awkward for a moment. Best case, you just unlocked a door that overthinking would have kept closed forever. Stop living in your head. Start living in your life. Thanks for watching. Now go do the thing before your brain talks you out of